My mic's not on. You know what? My mic was on. It was just quiet. Yeah, my mic is very quiet. I think I might need a new one. I've had this a couple years now, but it wasn't connected at the start of the stream. And it seems like... Can y'all hear me? I'm looking at the audio mixer, but and it's saying that there's sound. That's 2 people now saying that they can't hear me. So hold on. Put a little. Here's what I'll do. Put a little poll in the chat. That way, if anybody joins and can't hear, then they'll be able to say. I'll be able to just check that really quickly. All right. That poll work? Can you see that poll? I don't think the poll worked. It said there's just like one option that says yes. Hold on. Oh no. Okay, so now it's showing the poll. You just can't vote. Whatever. I won't worry too much about it. Just let me know if you can't hear, and I'll do my best to try to fix it. Alright, if I'm looking for a replacement, could go Gyro Ball also. Gyro Ball might even do better. No, because we're going Special Aegis Slash, that's right. Air Slash. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have, but I don't think I have a use case for it. Skarmory gets Icy Wind. That's cool. Might do Hidden Power, possibly. No. You know what? I'll just keep the move slot for now. Yeah, I'll keep the move slot for now. And then we'll worry about it after. Keep the move slot for now. All right. Almea, Excalibur, Shikaku. All right, Giovanni, U-turn. Did I just miss? Or not miss, but did I just choose the wrong mon? Somewhat mad if I did, because Delphox is supposed to go down this turn. Nope, hit it. All right, cool. Delphox goes down. Spiritomb is going to Will-O-Wisp into Excalibur, which we are fine with because we will be employing special attacking Aegis Slash here, so a drop to our physical power is not going to be a concern. Hurt by the burn, Leftovers recovers it. Genesect, okay. Genesect's attack rose. Let's King Shield and watch, just see what he does here. Think Flamethrower off Genesect is going to be his play. Genesect does have U-turn, so it can switch out if it wants to. Nope, Iron Head. Into Dragapult, okay. Oh, did a lot of damage. Alright, now Lance's Dragapult is burned. Think we're good for the time being. Let's Shadow Ball at Genesect. Alright, I guess we're Shadow Balling. Alright, Genesect goes down. It's low-key not good then. Yeah, because now we're Shadow Balling into Moltres. And we are in Blade form for whatever Spiritomb is going to hit us with. Which could be Shadow Ball, which might hurt. If Parting Shots, I'm fine with that. But if it Shadow Balls, this might hurt. Yeah, it might hurt. Yikes. Alright. Well, because we don't want to lose anybody here. Got it. I don't think I need to change the lineup yet. So U-turn into Delphox, right? Delphox consumes Sash. Delphox goes down. Spiritomb is going to Will-O-Wisp into Excalibur. It's okay because Excalibur is a special attacker here. So we're going to take that and be alright with it. Alright, he's going to send out Genesect. Genesect is going to Iron Head into Dragapult, while Spiritomb gets a Will-O-Wisp off on this other Dragapult here. What I'm going to do then is... Gotta be careful. Do I want to get rid of Genesect right now, and then Moltres comes out, we switch into Shikaku? Or do I want to get rid of Spiritomb so that when Moltres comes out, we don't have any risk of getting burned before dealing with... Moltres is going to be annoying with Berserk, Timid Nature, Nasty Plot, not something I want to have to deal with. But let's just Shadow Ball. Let's get rid of Genesect and see what happens. Because it can't switch out without using U-turn now. It's going to Iron Head into, yep, Dragapult's going to be alright. This Shadow Ball should finish it off right here. Dude, what? Oh, it has Assault Vest. Okay. That's a little bit annoying. But it's okay, I guess. I guess in that case, right? Oh no, it's gonna alright, Shadow Ball is coming for... I said we go Shikaku, right? Anticipating Shadow Ball to come for Excalibur. And then I think actually, because of the Shadow Ball, I think Spirit Shock should take down Genesect now too. Beautiful. Alright, that's 2 down. Good tanks. Beautiful tanks, actually. And Dragapult does live here, although it is hurt. Doesn't have U-turn or anything. I don't think Lance is going to pivot. What I can do... Alright, so Valley comes out. We are defensive. I wonder if we can take a multi-attack here. Let's put it in the damage calc. Why not? Tyranitar. Mega Tyranitar. At level... Oh, it's level 79 too. I gotta level up Shikaku. Because level 80 is the level cap now. But let's just do level 79 because that's where the level is right here. We're not gonna be at full health. Let's see. It's gonna be a percentage. I don't know what my health is at right now. 235 out of 271. I have the same amount of health. I guess Tyranitar's health does not, HP does not increase when it Mega Evolves. Let me do a double check though. So its HP doesn't increase when it Mega Evolves, and we do have the right HP base 100, Mega Tyranitar, yeah, HP base 100. Cool. So we'll have the same base HP upon Mega Evolution, but just increased defense. So going off 235 out of 271. Nature, I believe we're plus defense minus speed here. So relaxed. Up against... Giovanni's, So Valley. Okay, multi-attack, it says is a guaranteed 2-hit KO. So while this isn't exactly our, answer to Silvally, our answer would have been Excalibur. I'm just curious on how much damage this would do. Let's go Mega Evolution Rock Slide. Especially because Shikaku, or Spiritomb, is probably going to... oh, and we're intimidating him, right? Yeah, get that attack drop. Nice. Also reminded me to put Intimidate on T-Tar off Rip, because then we would get... Wow! UT waved. Interesting. Giovanni is not the most strategic guy, it seems, because he had Will-O-Wisp right there. So Valley's bulk is kind of annoying me, though. Alright, Salamence, show me what you got. Alright, so this thing has like no attack now. -2 on both fronts. I don't even know what Spiritomb could try to use here. But I'm going all in on... Because if we get rid of Spiritomb, then Dragapult is there to help us counter. Let's go all in on Silvally. And I think that Salamence is going to handle Spiritomb right here. Double Edge, Aqua Tail, Hyper Voice, Flamethrower, yeah. Hyper Voice, interesting choice of move, but you know what? Did the job. Because of Aerialate, it's a flying type. Hyper Voice, not. Oh, Excalibur is overly underleveled. Well, no wonder we did no damage to Genesect. We're level 73. Full para, you would. Genesect is definitely coming back out. No, we took care of Genesect. Moltres, this is good. We're actually in a very good spot. I'm gonna Rock Slide here. Multi-attack, I believe we tank. But Salamence doesn't. Ugh. Hey, Lance, man, don't leave me out here like this, dude. Good resistance. Yo, Shukaku! Shukaku! Dude, please, please. Really? Oh my lord. Come on, man. Land your attacks. Like, I'm asking one thing of you. If multi-attack takes you out here, I'm gonna be mad. Thank you. Alright, thank God for bulk. Fiery Wrath, and we're gonna flinch too, aren't we? Dialga flinched. Thank you. Alright, Chicago Rock Slide. And it hit both targets. Alright, Berserk is not great. Dialga flinched because, like, can't rely on Lance for anything, I guess. Why does Dialga even have Telepathy if it's not going to have any moves that would also damage me? Okay. Anticipating Fiery Wrath onto Shikaku and multi-attack. Ooh, that's tricky. I'm going to hope for... Does Fiery Wrath hit both opponents? If it does, then that's kind of not good. I think it does. Fiery Wrath... let's put it up on... No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. No, Fire Wrath damages all opponents. Okay. I mean, Excalibur's in a better position to take a Fiery Wrath. Honestly, though, I think I'm, at this point, I might even be better off just staying in with Shikaku, hoping to take one more attack, because Rock Slide plus whatever Dialga has takes both these guys down right now. At that point, it would be us against Mewtwo, and we can safely switch in. Yeah, Fire Wrath, okay, it doesn't hit both opponents, you're just... No, it does hit both. Alright. Alright, Dialga. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Now, I think from here, it should be a 2v1. Because Silvally goes down. Shikaku levels up because I forgot to get my Pokemon up to speed on the level cap. Alright, beautiful. Mewtwo comes out. Now, let's be smart here, people. He's got one more Mon. And it will Mega Evolve upon being KO'd. If I had to guess, Mewtwo is going to Aura Sphere one of us. Because Expanding Force doesn't affect me. Although, yeah, I think Mewtwo's going to Aura Sphere one of us. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to jump in with Haumea to be immune to it. And then we're going to U-turn Mewtwo. Perfect. Dragon Pulse. Beautiful. Oh, this fight is going really well. Because now we U-turn, right? Oh, what? Mewtwo is faster than us? Yikes. Oh, you would get a crit. Ah! That's really bad. Because I don't want to sack Haumea. Okay. Oh, because it's jolly nature. Or timid nature. Right. Okay. That's fine. That just means that I have to go jolly on my nature. Let's go Pokemon. Let's have Akira use Teleport to bring us back to Cerulean, and I'm just gonna change the nature. Alright, that's fine. Because honestly, right, once we get the, once we're faster than Mewtwo, Dialga is going to Dragon Pulse to get it down to below half. U-turn takes it out. Mega Evolves. we swap into T-Tar to draw that Aura Sphere, swap back into Haumea, and then we Phantom Force and Mewtwo's down. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Ah, so close. So close. But let's go Jolly Nature here. Now we are faster than Mewtwo again. Summary. Beautiful. 282 speed. Even in Mega Form, Mewtwo is only at 278. So we're definitely outspeeding. I'm going to heal up. I guess I didn't have to heal up because it would have healed us before the battle anyways. But that is fine. Go here. This way. Is there no like easy way? I guess if it was that easy, right, there would be no point in having us fight through all those other Rocket members. I can ride my bike in here. Wait a minute. What am I taking the long way for? Is this the faster way? It's low-key hard to navigate like this. Wait a minute. Go here. There's also a Mega Stone there that I missed, but I don't really need it yet. Hey Archer, hey Ariana. I forgot to collect this one too. This was the Garchomp one, I believe, right? Yeah. Garchompite, and there's that other one on that other floor that we can go back and get afterwards. Okay, that's actually good though that we know that our current team like works and we don't have to go and use any other encounters or like go on a super long side quest for any item or TM or anything. Beautiful. All right, looking at our team: Haumea, Excalibur, Shikaku. Save here, and we are going in. Yeah. Let Giovanni do his little monologue. Alright, team, let's get to work. Beautiful. Clear body. No drop to the attack from Intimidate. Fight. Only thing that I am concerned about is, actually, not really, because RNG wasn't even on our favor that last run either, you know? Typically, I would say that, you know, if RNG was in our favor, this game has mechanics that stop you from, you know, manipulating RNG and all that. Basically, it means that the RNG is, like, set before the battle, since this is, like, a new attempt. I wasn't sure if we would get our same RNG. But I think we do, which either way, it wasn't in our favor, right? So if the RNG is different, as long as we don't get burned with Tyranitar, I think we're good. Because that thing is bulky enough to tank literally everything that both Moltres and Silvally can throw at it. Alright, Genesect comes in here. And we know Shadow Ball is coming onto the into Dragapult, so we are going to just... Sorry, not Shadow Ball is coming to Dragapult. Will-O-Wisp is coming to Dragapult. As is Iron Head. We're going to go stance change here. It's not going to KO because of Assault Vest. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Another thing that I wanted to do... Yeah, because of Assault Vest, one, but also no. Not because of Assault Vest, because I grabbed my Pokemon out of the PC without leveling them up first. So, with the level cap being 80 right now, as well as Giovanni's Pokemon being 80, it just doesn't make sense to take a level 73 Aegislash into this fight. Same thing with Shikaku. Okay, now the team is caught up, and we're ready to go beat Giovanni. Yeah, skip past all his yapping. Alright, Giovanni. Let's do this, man. You don't scare me. Eternatus catch it. What is that? Is that a reference to something? I don't think I get it. No! A Pokemon reference that I'm not tapped in on. Hold on, let me Google this. Yeah, what is that a reference to? What's going on? DDG JMM. Alright, Excalibur. Will-O-Wisp into Aegislash. We're okay with it because we're a special attacking Aegislash. We're going to Shadow Ball, and this time actually I think we're going to take out Genesect, which is good. Genesect is still going to get its Iron Head off, but, you know, whatever, that's fine. Main difference is that Genesect goes down this turn instead of next turn, which actually, I don't know if I want. Maybe I want it, Genesect. It still lives. Wow, that Assault Vest is something special. Wow, man. Okay. I mean, unless I have my nature wrong and I'm not special attacking Aegislash, and I went adamant on the nature. Either way, that you would think stab, right? No, I'm definitely special attacking. Okay. Alright, Genesect, I owe you an apology. Not familiar with your game. But Spiritomb is going for the KO on one of us here. I'm going to King Shield to make sure it's not me because Nuzlocke and all that. And I believe that it was going to go for the KO on me. Either way, Genesect goes down. We might trade KOs with Giovanni here. Okay, so it was on Dragapult. That's kind of unfortunate then, because I should have attacked Spiritomb. If I'd attacked Spiritomb, then that would have helped increase our chances that it goes down. But that's alright. Dialga comes out, as does, I believe, Moltres, right? Yeah, Moltres comes out here. And we gotta be careful. Moltres is gonna Fiery Wrath. Shikaku tanks it. But I think we wanted Silvally, right? In fact, that's what I had done before. Anticipating the Shadow Ball, I think I had switched into Shikaku premeditatively. Because now, it's kind of open season for a Will-O-Wisp. Like, yeah, we can tank. Oh, no, we're good. As long as I hit Dialga, we're good. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, we're good. We're fine. Dialga's hurt by the burn, but it's okay. He still has Mega Salamence in the back pocket, too. I'm going to fight, Mega Evolve, and Rock Slide. Spiritomb does not survive this turn. Moltres might not either, but what's scary about Moltres is I should have Stone Edged, honestly, to guarantee that we took it out. Because Moltres has Berserk, so as soon as it drops below half health, it's going to get yet another special attack boost in addition to that Fiery Wrath. Oh, alright, it's not going to hurt us. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Oh, nice! And Dialga had the foresight to attack Moltres beforehand. Shikaku flinch! Shikaku! Oh my goodness! Dude! You have been either getting full paralyzed or flinched like every turn. We need you. You are kind of the cornerstone of this team, bro. You have the most, like, resistances, highest defensive power. Like, we need you, Shikaku. You have to stop doing stuff like this. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Alright. Now he goes Silvally. Silvally and Mewtwo. Ah, kind of not what we want. We wanted the 2v1. But it's okay, because if I anticipate Mewtwo to, I think Thunder Wave. I think Excalibur's a good switch. I think he's going to Thunder Wave into Shikaku and Aura Sphere into Shikaku. Or multi-attack. Either way, we resist what he has, right? Aura Sphere doesn't work. Multi-attack, big resistance right here too. Ah, neutral into Dialga. Shoot. And Lance is down to his last mon. It might end up being a 2v1 for me. Okay, Lance. You're gonna Mega Evolve and go Hyper Voice. I think you outspeed Mewtwo pre-Mega Evolution. I hope you outspeed Mewtwo pre-Mega Evolution. Mewtwo doesn't have anything that immediately threatens me. That's Flamethrower, but I think we're good. And we're gonna move after it anyways. My question is... Yeah, our Mewtwo counter is, sorry, not Dragapult. Is Dragapult. not Excalibur, so I think we're good on not. But no, let's take care of Savali. Let's take care of Savali. Because also getting rid of that Thunder Wave is super important. Problem is, right, I'm also thinking about Lance, because if Lance faints before we do, Mewtwo's still faster. Nice job surviving that, Lance. I would have liked for you to do some real damage, though, right? That's like kind of what I was hoping for, Lance, but it's okay. Alright. What I'm also thinking then is, rather than leftovers, probably going to go for an item that boosts my damage output. Alright, 2v1. Beautiful. It's going to become a 1v1 pretty soon. Do I survive Expanding Force? Alright, I'm going to hope that I survive whatever Mewtwo throws at me here and go to Shadow Ball to trick it into Mega Ball. Soul Robbery. Perfect. Single target attack. We take out Mewtwo here. Becomes a 1v1 us versus Mewtwo. Beautiful. Alright, us versus Mega Mewtwo. Let's go, let's go. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Come on, team. Come on, team. That's fine. Stats and status were reset. That's okay. Fight. King Shield. Let's go, Excalibur. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We don't have Lance. We don't need Lance. Would have been nice to have Lance, but apparently the champion of the Gen 2 games and final Elite Four member can't handle a little Team Rocket. All right. So I did what? Expanding Force. We're gonna go Shikaku. Please don't predict my switch here. Please don't predict my switch. Attack drop. Flamethrower. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Beautiful. Alright. It's not going to use the Psychic type move. It's either it's gonna go Aura Sphere, right? Counting on that. Haumea, come in and do your thing. There we go, Haumea. Should have given it a spell tag, actually, but that's okay. Aura Sphere doesn't affect Haumea. Oh. Do I U-turn or do I... I'm going to Phantom Force. I believe in Haumea. Disappear. Alright, let's go Haumea. Let's go Haumea. Let's go Haumea. I don't think we need the spell tag. Soul Robbery. Avoided the attack. End it, Haumea. Right here. Right here. Come on, baby. Right here. Right here. Right here. I needed the spell tag. I needed the spell tag. Okay. Ah! That's so frustrating. That's so frustrating. I need the spell tag. Alright, let's give the spell tag to Haumea. Oh yeah, why do I have Chesto Berry? Wait a minute. Yeah, what am I doing? We don't know Chesto Berry. Alright, cool. Cool. Speed that up. Alright. I want to run it back with Mewtwo immediately. I don't care about these other guys. Yeah, run it back with Mewtwo immediately. Shadow Ball and a Genesect. Did I King Shield here? Yeah, I think I King Shielded here, right? Genesect is down. I believe we get flinched here, but that's okay. This is where we get flinched, but he also misses the, There we go. Alright, so Valley and, Mewtwo. He doesn't attack me here, right? But it's still safe to go Excalibur. Yeah, we go Excalibur. Salamence comes out. We Flash Cannoned, I believe, here. Shadow Ball Mewtwo. Alright. Run it back. King Shield. You're not getting any type of damage off on me. Now that we have that Soul Tag, it will, that like tiny little bit of HP that Mewtwo had survived on. I don't know if it was a low roll or a high roll. I assume it was a low roll, because I have a hard time believing that Dragapult was not able to KO there. But it's okay. We're going to go Shikaku. He goes Flamethrower. He then goes Aura Sphere. Haumea says it's no matter. And now we Phantom Force. Alright, Hamea, let's do it, let's do it. Let's do it. Phantom Force. Beautiful. Beautiful! That's what I'm talking about. Team! Shadow Sneak wins it. Shadow Sneak is not available in this fight. This fight has permanent psychic terrain, which prevents all priority moves from hitting. And also powers up psychic type attacks. Mewtwo? Yeah, I sure hope they do. Yeah, man. You will never take down Mewtwo? Dang, 3M Pokemon. How do we feel, man? How do we feel? That's our lesson for today. Negativity gets you nowhere. What am I playing Radical Red on? What console? Game Boy Advance. SP to be specific. So like that, it's the smaller one. I admit I was a victim of the sunk cost fallacy. Who wrote this dialogue, man? What y'all know about some sunk cost fallacies? It's supposed to be a 10-year-old's game. Kid's game, man. Okay, so they're over here trying to comfort Giovanni. They're trying to comfort Giovanni. Y'all are going to prison, bro. What is this? You're a family to us. Yeah, y'all can be a family in Kanto maximum security. What are we talking about? Matter of fact, ain't no family. Because one of y'all going to Saffron Penitentiary. The other one going to Viridian Penitentiary. Giovanni himself going under Cinnabar Island. They're talking about some family loyalty. Bro, y'all are going to prison for life. For life. Y'all ran an underground... What? Mewtwo escaped from the Master Ball. Oh. Mewtwo said, Malk, he's talking to me? When you are worthy, please return. Ah, okay. That's like, I think that's post-game, though. I think after beating the Elite Four, then we can go back and catch Mewtwo. Alright, I thought Mewtwo was about to challenge us. I said, hey, man, relax. Perfect. Alright, Mewtwo's down. All that is left is the final gym leader, Claire, along with the Elite Four and Champion. But with that, we have officially... Oh, we got the Mewtwo Night Y. Nice. We've officially taken out Team Rocket, completed the Team Rocket storyline. Back to our League Challenge. Claire's team is not one that I'm looking forward to at all. Oh, and I got the Solomon site. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Alright, let's head to Viridian. I don't think I'm quite ready to take on Claire's team, but I just want to see what her strategy is. What do I have to look forward to? I know that she opens up with the Shuckle, so like, thanks, Claire. As if I wasn't already dreading this fight enough. But yeah, let's see. I do still have a bunch of encounters I could use, including but not limited to the, oh, and there's no trainers in here, so just straight up Claire. Alright, I like that. A little different, but that's fine. This fight, we also can't use fairy types or remove entry hazards. Now, Shuckle wants to set up Stealth Rock and Sticky Web. If I can KO it before it does that, or taunt it, that won't be an issue. Otherwise, I need a bunch of Pokemon that are either immune to webs through Levitate, Flying type, Clear Body, so that's Dragapult, and a couple others. Rocks are a different issue. Could look for Heavy Duty Boots somewhere. It also carries Knockoff and Toxic, but not really terribly worried about those two. Roaring Moon is going to be annoying, especially because we can't use Fairy types, although we do have a decent amount of powerful fighting types that we can use, and some Dragon types too, so I'm not too worried about Roaring Moon. Magearna, Ultra Necrozma, good lord, of course she has Ultra Necrozma, because like, this is no fun. Eternatus, at least it's not in its Eternamax form. Kind of surprising at this point, the way this game's been doing me. And Duraludon, with the new ability Bad Company. What is that? Is that a new ability, or is that a new ability that they gave to Duraludon? Oh no, Archaludon has it, actually. Sorry, my bad. Archaludon has Bad Company. And it stops self-lowering stats and prevents recoil. Oh my goodness. So that means that Pokemon with Bad Company can use moves like Flare Blitz, Head Smash, Draco Meteor, Overheat, Leaf Storm, right? No penalty. And looking at the moves that Claire has here does have Draco Meteor and Steel Beam. That's annoying. Now, can't use fairy types. No fairy type Pokemon, like, at all? That's kind of unfair. I mean, no fairy moves. It's still a little unfair, but, you know, whatever. We'll meet in the middle on that one. No fairy Pokemon. Or actually, maybe I don't mind that. Because that means that if I get a fast enough Pokemon that can learn Play Rough, I can still use it on Roaring Moon. But in terms of fairy weaknesses, she only has 2 mons that are actually weak to fairy. And that being Roaring Moon and Ultra Necrozma. Goes neutral on Shuckle, Eternatus, and Archaladon, and resisted by Magearna. This is just the rules for the game. Did I get a level cap increase from that? I don't remember. Claire's team is all level 81, so I'd imagine I did, because they typically like us to be at the same level as the gym leader's highest level Pokemon, but we'll find out. Yeah, 81. I guess we'll go into the battle like this for now. I do have a couple ideas for how to deal with Shuckle, but let's see. Ugh, yeah, this is something I'm not looking forward to. I guess Dragon Dart. Let's see how much damage we can do. Like this. 1, and 2, and nothing. And it opens up a Sticky Web. I'm going to U-turn. Looks like it also ate its Citrus Berry. And go into... Let's go Shikaku. Because it can't knock off Shikaku. We are slower, but who cares? If I fight and Mega Evolve right now, and then just hit it with the Stone Edge, I don't think this will KO, but it will go super effective. Stop Shikaku. Some Toxic, which we're okay. Alright, just Rock Slide. Withdrew. Archaladon? Magearna. Magearna's moveset. Shift Gear, Moonblast, Thunderbolt, Aura Sphere. Probably going to Shift Gear, anticipating Ice Switch, and also knowing that I don't have anything that can take it out. I have Bulldoze. I think it's going to go for the KO, anticipating that I go for my Bulldoze here. So, let's... If it's going to try to take me out, it would use... I scrolled away from it. Would use Moonblast or Aura Sphere if I had to guess. The NPCs play like normal players. Only, I mean, this is Radical Red, where the devs clearly have something against my personal happiness. No, all jokes. But yeah, the AI is a lot smarter in this. Okay, let's go Goku. I did not pay attention to what he used at all. Withdrew again. Okay. Dynamax cannon question mark? We can't Mega Evolve here because we already did, but Psychic. It outspeeds? Oh, wow. Okay. All right, team. Let's go and do some... Oh, because I got... Right, yeah. I got Sticky Webbed. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. I got to find an answer to the Sticky Webs. Now I'm thinking... Right, we're not going to be able to OHKO Shuckle. Couple solutions here. First one I want to check is this. Yeah. Alright, let's head back to Cinnabar. Yeah, it's tough. Magic Bounce going on Devo. What's going on, Seth? Right? Yeah, I'm thinking Magic Bounce is one of them. Problem is, there are very few Pokemon that have access to Magic Bounce. One of them being the Hattrine line, or Hatterene, however it's pronounced. But that only appears in one place in this game that I found so far, and I already used my encounter in that area. But there are other ways around it. Sableye is another Pokemon that only appears in one place that I already used the encounter for, so I can't get Sableye. Mega Sableye has Magic Bounce. What I can do, though, is... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's do Super Rod, register. Alright. Go. Nope. There we go. Nope. We know that we're fishing with the right rod because artillery is the most common mon with the super rod. Nope. Beautiful. Alright, Sharpedo. I want to check something with Sharpedo. Kisame would have been a beautiful name, but I already named somebody Kisame. I'm probably just going to do Kisame Jr. then, because, like, he's a shark, you know? Like, there's not many better names for a shark Pokemon. Let's do Kisame, and you know what? We're going to go fancy with it, right? We're going to go fancy with it. Instead of Junior, we're going Kisame the second. Alright, so reason why I'm choosing Sharpedo for now. Sharpedo might actually not end up being a viable solution here, but I do want to check. Is PC Kisame the third or the second? In place, let's do in place of. 53, so level 56. Let's see. It's not a good sign. It's a very bad sign, actually. Very, very bad sign. Unless I check here, question mark. Let's see. No. Okay. So the reason why I wanted Kisame or Sharpedo to begin with was because Sharpedo is one of the few mons that learns Taunt through level up. I know in hardcore mode, the Taunt TM is removed from the game. I was hoping that that Pokemon that can learn it through level up still can. They can't, so now we're gonna look for a Magic Bouncer. So if we sort by ability, go Magic Bounce, Zatu-line, Espeon, Mega Sableye, Mega Absol, Mega Diancie, and the Hatterene line. I guess I'm starting with Zatu-line then. Because I haven't got that. Sableye we've already used. Absol only appears in one place. Well, it doesn't only appear in one place, but it only appears in places where we've either used the encounter or don't want to use the encounter on Absol. Sableye we've used the encounter. Espeon we already used. And then Hatena. I could check Hatterene, actually. Let me check. Because I know Hatena appears in one area. I have a hard time believing that a Pokemon as good as Hatterene, though, only appears in one place. So let's see. Yeah, Hatena appears in Route 5, but we already used our Route 5 encounter when we had gotten Solosis at one time. Bond Bridge, you can get Hatterene. Where's Bond Bridge? Post-game. Okay. Hatterene appears in the wild post-game here. It doesn't seem like Hatcham appears in the wild anywhere. Is a gift or an egg, does it? No. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Any trades? No. Although Route 11's gate upstairs. What do you mean if you trade him a Florges, he'll give you Eternal Floette? Hold on. That might be kind of worth it. We'll worry about that later. Gift Pokemon. This is cool. When you defeat Claire in a rematch, she gives you a Dragapult that has Spirit Shackle. Alright. Then I guess, yeah, we're going Natu and Xatu. So Xatu appears about 18. We already used our encounter on Dracovish. Natu appears in post-game, Forest Expansion. Oh, no. No. Forest Expansion isn't... Forest Expansion. What is Forest Expansion? Wait a minute. Because that's treated as a different area. An area that I don't think I've encountered yet. What is Forest Expansion? Okay. So the game treats for... Alright, that's probably plan number 1. But we also have... I think Xatu appears in a couple raid dens. I just don't know if it appears in ones that we've already done. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it doesn't appear in raid dens. Okay, I made that up. That's fine. Let's head to Forest Expansion, which we get near Viridian Forest. Take the Pokemon Rider. Let's go to... I think Pewter gets us quicker access. And it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. I went the wrong way. You're supposed to go north from Viridian City to get to Viridian Forest, not south. I just took us back to Pallet. Alright, yeah. Oh well, you could just take the scenic route, I guess. Why not the Shark Fin and Chainsaw Man? Because I haven't seen Chainsaw Man. There's a Moltres in Safari Zone? Yeah, but I already used my Safari Zone encounter on Shoko. So we don't have any more of those. Espeon with Magic Lens. So I did get both Eevee encounters, and I do have an Eevee waiting in the PC, but we already used Espeon against Misty. And so I feel like that almost kind of counts as like using... Well, technically there is no rule like within the, you know, the Nuzlocke encounter guidelines that states like you can't get a Pokemon more than once. I feel like the duplicate clause kind of like implies that you're not supposed to. Now, of course, we have been using the shiny clause to get around that in most circumstances. This way. Alright, this is Forest Expansion. Oh, past here. She's just here. Was this whole area Forest Expansion? No. Okay, I think it's just past the rocks. Because I know Virizion... Ugh. This is tricky then, because Virizion is here. Do I want to use the encounter on Virizion? Do I have a use case for Virizion? Let's think about that. I don't think I have a use case for Virizion. I mean, okay typing, decent stats, Virizion, right? Oh, I also have, wait a minute. Now that we have 7 gym badges, we also have stronger raid dens. And that means that this raid den should yield some better results too. I don't think I'm going to use it right now. Nope, that's the 4-star one. Where's the 5-star raid den? Is 5-star 8 badges, or I thought it was 7? Yeah, 7 is 4 or 5-star. Okay. You can encounter higher star encounters no matter how many times you reroll if you do it too soon. It's kind of annoying. So I guess if I already, I'll probably still end up just going with the Natu here, I think. Because I mean, looking at it, I could look at the Elite Four, because after Claire is Elite Four. And let's see. Yeah, looking at Indigo League. Lorelei doubles plus permanent primordial C. Okay. Great. She has a rain team and a snow team. But what determines... How do I know which one she's going to use? Bruno, permanent misty terrain. That's okay. That just means that we can't burn his mon. That is actually a little annoying, but whatever. What I'm looking for, though, is Virizion going to be needed here. Against the rain team... Not really. I mean, it would be now because Swift Swim comes in and Swampert obliterates it with Ice Punch. Snow team... Definitely not. Then Bruno's team... Could do decent work to like Urshifu. Agatha's team. She has Mega Mewtwo X. Jeez, man. And Shadow Rider Calyrex because I wasn't suffering enough already. And then Lance's team. Primal Dialga on Lance's team because again wasn't suffering enough. And Mega Rayquaza. I love it. I love it. No, thank you. Yeah, I love it. Also can't remove hazards against who even like... And then the rival. Of course. I mean, we already anticipated that. Eternamax Eternatus. I'm not even going to add... Rival's team, bro. If the rival has Squirtle, that's going to be our team. Primal Kyogre, Mega Swampert, Eternamax Eternatus, Ultra Necrozma, Arceus, and Walking Wake. The weakest Pokemon on this team might just be Walking Wake. That's so annoying. We'll worry about it later. Hey, it could be worse. If we hadn't chosen the fire type starter, we'd be dealing with the Xerneas. So there is that. At least we only have normal type Arceus. The other ones have steel and ground. Alright. So let's see. Let's turn off Infinite Repel. Save state here. What is Natu's encounter rate? 10%. Alright, decent chance. Let's see what happens here. First time. This is my first Radical Red Nuzlocke, yeah. I've played before, just like regular playthrough on normal mode. But yeah, both first time Hardcore and first time Nuzlocke. Am I in the right area? No, I am, because Bramblin appears here, and I don't think Bramblin would have appeared anywhere else. We also got Blipbug, which doesn't seem to appear anywhere else. Oh, but Natu only appears during the daytime. Okay, well, I would have been here forever otherwise. Let's do then Time Changer real quick. Cool. Now we can search. Beautiful. Let's see. Nickname for Natu. I don't know. I don't have anything for this thing. Go. I don't know. Suguru Geto. No really rhyme or reason behind that. I didn't mean to change it to daytime. Infinite Repel. Alright, Suguru. Let's go instead of... Let's see, yeah, because we don't... Does Natu get Magic Box, or is that only upon evolution? No, it does. It's just a hidden item, or hidden ability. That's fine. Let's go to our bag now. I need to buy more dream patches also. I'm running low. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, you're kidding. Wait a minute. Oh, you're kidding. You're not for real. Oh, I'm gonna be so mad if I check this. Magic Bounce has been changed to Magic Guard for all of hardcore mode. Oh, that's so frustrating. And I already used my encounter here too. Ah, that's annoying. That is like overly annoying. Let me see then. Let's take the 26th. Yeah, that's annoying. Ugh. So we just use that encounter for no reason. You know what? Let's do this then. If everybody here can keep a secret. Oh no, we didn't. Okay. We don't have not to. Nice. Nice, 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 right? Because if I go here, yeah. Infinite Repel is still off. Alright, so we didn't use that encounter. Infinite Repel is back on. So what am I supposed to do? Can't remove hazards. Do I just bring a team of flying type Pokemon so I don't get sticky webbed the entire fight? Just flying types and levitators? Get 5 good Pokemon. I mean, I'm gearing up to take on the 8th gym leader at this point, so I think it might be a little bit too late for whole game strategy at this point. We've already gotten a little bit far, but yeah. We do have a Chansey and a Violite Chansey. We're trying to avoid KOs as much as we can, though. Alright, so if there's no Magic Bounce, no Defog or Rapid Spin or anything like that to get rid of hazards. Like who designs this, bro? Like that's not a challenge. That's removing a core mechanic from the Pokemon games, bro. That's ridiculous. Actually kind of crazy. Challenge is you can't overlevel your Pokemon, right? A challenge is the AI smart and your opponents are all EV chained. A challenge is not, yeah, your opponent's gonna get hazards up and there's quite literally nothing you can do about it. You're slower than them the entire fight. You take damage every switch in. Jeez, man. All right, let's see. What if we looked for... Okay. Ah. All right, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I gotta run some damage calculations here. Let me just check one thing really quickly to make sure that... Okay, cool. Cool. Check that. And then if I give it that... And then we go here. And then we teach it... All right. Okay. Think I've got it. Did a little bit of research, and I think I've got it. Cool. All right. First thing we're going to need to do is take our Poker Rider. And we are going to... Is this where I'm going? Honestly, might just have to... Oh, wait a minute. No, I think we're good. I think we're good to do that. Let me just... check a couple more things. Okay, this can work. And like, I just want to double check like a few things before I, you know, kind of screw myself over here, but I think we're good. All right. No, yeah, I think we're still good for this strat. Let me just make sure I know what I'm getting myself into. I'm more or less okay with that. Am I okay with... I think so. Because other than... Yeah. All right. Step 1 is fly to Cerulean City. Step 2, run in this guy's house because he still hasn't learned to lock his doors. Step 3, run at his back door. Step 4, surf on over to Cerulean Cave. Step 5. We're going to go all the way through. That's the wrong way. I want to go down. How do I get down? Also, what's this way? Was I here before? Oh, there's that Mega Stone that I'd skipped. Diant Site. Well, it won't have Mega, or it won't have, magic bounce, so we don't need it yet. Go here. Which way did I go before? Oh, it was this way, yeah. How did this guy get in here? And where were you when Team Rocket was? You know what? Don't have time for it right now. Okay. I think I'm in the right area. At least I hope I'm in the right area. Guess we'll find out soon enough. And we want to be using the old rod here, interestingly enough. Okay. Let's see what this does for us. Make sure I'm in the right area first. Beautiful. That I am. Alright. Step 1. Catch a fee bass. Nickname for this fee bass. I don't know. Think of it while I look through our decks here. Beautiful. Let's see. What are we trying to do? We're trying to take on Claire. Put a team together for that. Team 4. You know what? Because I haven't done any like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure names, I'm feeling like Jotaro the Fee Bass makes a lot of sense. Don't ask me why. Wait a minute. I promise you. I promise you method to the madness. Promise you. I know it seems crazy. I know it seems... Listen. I know it seems crazy, but y'all have to understand. You're talking to the same guy that invented... like I literally coded into the game. That thought to use physically bulky Alakazam in order to defeat like a regular trainer in Blaine's gym. So I think conventional strategies are kind of out the door for me at this point. Perfect. Next stage is we're gonna go to our PC. Replace Gagil with Team. Sorry, I've been watching so much I don't know what Kiazo Ironmon is, but there are games out there where you can only if you only need 1 or 2 Pokemon, is it just like ridiculously easy then? What's the point of that? I mean, obviously I'm speaking from a point of ignorance because I'm not familiar with that game, but can't imagine a Pokemon game where you only need 1 and maybe 2 to be safe would be much of a challenge. Alright, next step. I didn't even check Jotaro's nature ability. Doesn't matter. Modest on the nature. I'm in the wrong section of my And now our Feebas is a beautiful Milotic. Next step is going to be actually, rather than waste rare candies, right? Why don't I just set Jotaro to level 81 while we're here. Boom. Let's take a look at Jotaro now. was I getting ready to do? Oh. Well, let's look at its moves first. Maybe I don't need to move relearn anything. Move relearn. Oh, we also get bouncy bubble. Bouncy bubble. Now, again, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. But this, according to the damage calculator, this should work. Damage calculator has let me down a couple times, so we will see. Harder because everything is randomized. Ah, I see. Really, it takes people months, sometimes years. Well, maybe I found my next challenge after this. What's going on, Vulture? And permadeath. Ah, so once your Pokemon faints, it restarts. That I can live with, because we've been, I mean, to be fair, right, Nuzlocking, I mean, has been around forever, and people have their own rules on it, but most of it is, you know, if a Pokemon faints, you can't use it again. I've been trying to avoid that as much as possible. So I don't think I've sacked a Pokemon. I was thinking about that the other day. Cute Charm, no. No. Oh, that's so annoying. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Why? Why? Oh, this strat might not work. Why? Why? Oh, I'm gonna yell at somebody who built this game. I'm gonna yell at somebody who built this game. I'm gonna check my damage calculation, and then I'm gonna yell at somebody who built this game. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna yell at somebody who built this game. I don't know who or how, but somebody's gonna be very upset. Alright. Never mind on the Feebas. Well, alright, so for context, the damage calculator said that a Milotic with adaptability holding choice specs would Oko Shuckle with Hydro Pump, right? As long as it had modest nature and all that. However, and in theory, this should have been great because Feebas has adaptability as a hidden ability. But some genius, some Pokemon genius who their Pokemon just knowledge and just they're such a good ideas person. Whoever this was, I want you to know that you are the good ideas man. You, Mr. Good Ideas Man, decided that when Feebas evolves into Milotic, it no longer needs adaptability and instead is going to get Cute Charm as an ability. A 30% chance to infatuate on contact as an ability over adaptability. You gave Feebas adaptability. Oh my goodness. What is it? I'm rage baiting myself right now. Like, what is the thought process behind that? What on earth is the thought process behind that? like genuinely, why? Why would you do that? It's not like we have other plans. have other plans. What if we did this? Alright. So, that fell through, unfortunately. But got some backup ideas here. First one is I'm going to fly to Lavender Town. That was so annoying, man, that happened. Like, who... I wonder if whoever, like, decided on that, if they know how much of a handicap they, like, yeah, Milotic still has a lot of use in game. It's just a good Pokemon overall. But now, I mean, like, jeez, man. There we go. Alright. Your Pokemon don't heal before the fight, do they? Alright. Not for raid then. Let's go to our PC then. Who's healthy? Kirishima. And Luck's probably actually who we want to lead with, right? For this. Who do I want as my teammate? Let's go with the guy with the Electivire. The guy who had the foresight to bring Electivire up against Basket Legion. Oh, hold on. We are dangerously close to fainting here. Let's Volt Switch, break that barrier. Sending Kirishima. And catch. Alright, Basket Legion's nickname, because Feebas turned out to be... Actually, Feebas wasn't a letdown. It was Milotic that was disappointing. Still a great mon, but yeah, I can't believe they gave its pre-evo adaptability just to take it away when it evolves. So Johto the Basket Legion, and with that, we have now used up our Route 8 encounter here. Right, let me just make sure. Our Route 8 Raid Den encounter. Because from this Raid Den, let me make sure that I didn't already use it. Could have got Venipede, I know I've never used. Only one that I'm not sure about is Girafarig, just because I know that we did use for Giraffe at one point, but I think we ended up getting rid of it and like undoing that encounter. Yeah, we never had for Giraffe here. Cool. So if we grab Jotaro the Basket Legion. Ability Pill. Maybe it won't have any effect. I need to use a... Okay, are you telling me that adaptability was taken out of this too? How does that even work? Because they changed some Pokemon's abilities to adaptability. Like, Drizzle and Primordial Sea are now all adaptability. No, they didn't get rid of adaptability. Ah, I see. Never mind. I think I get it. I get it. Because I was... Alright, yeah. I was hidden ability. I forgot that they're kind of weird with the dream patches and ability pills. You can only use... like, if you use a dream patch to get hidden ability... There we go. Adaptability. Alright. Oh, I was about to... My blood pressure, man. Yeah, they're weird about dream patches and ability pills. So for those of y'all who don't know, ability pills can be used on Pokemon to switch between normal abilities. Dream patches can be used to give it its hidden ability. However, if you use a dream patch to give a Pokemon its hidden ability, you can't then use an ability pill to switch back to its regular abilities. You would have to go and use the dream patch again to go back to regular abilities, and then use an ability pill to switch between the regular abilities. Okay, that's why when I tried to use an ability pill to switch from Mold Breaker to adaptability, it didn't work, and the dream patch only let me switch into Swift Swim. Alright, so we have adaptability now. Next step, I guess we'll go to Viridian for now. What's going on, Tahiti? Do a nature change on Jotaro. Cool. Adamant nature. Also going to do a Setmon to level cap here for our guy Joe. There we go. Adaptability. And we do have Wave Crash. This one's for all my Pokemon Champions players in the building, actually. Some of y'all might be familiar with the set that I'm about to run. I don't know if people run this in like VGC and stuff too, but in Champions... Actually, I don't see it as often in Champions. I feel like it was more popular when the game first released, but I don't see people using it as much. I've been having a lot of fun using this particular set. Pair it with a Drizzle... Oops. Pair it with a Drizzle Pelipper. You go crazy. But for those of y'all who don't know, the set is adaptability, Basculegion, works with both male and female. Male is more geared towards physical attacks, female is geared towards special. I meant to save state and I loaded state. Alright, that's only like slightly extremely annoying. Alright, let's go do that again one more time. Now that we know that Basculegion can get adaptability at least, then we don't need to sit there almost crashing out over the game removing abilities. But yeah, the plan is to go with adaptability Basculegion. Adaptability gives same type advantage boost of 2 times instead of 1.5, which sounds like it doesn't make that much of a difference. Kind of does make like all the difference. Not all the difference, but it does make a pretty big difference, I'll say that much. Perfect. I did not select my 3 Pokemon like I intended to. PC. Let's also bring Jiro, why not? And then I'll throw in Kirishima just if we need a tank. Alright, there we go. Save states right here. There we go. I'm still really mad about Milotic, bro. Like, I knew that they mess with abilities in this game, and sometimes it makes sense, right? Being able to set, like, weather or terrains is a pretty big advantage. It's a decent advantage in competitive Pokemon, let alone PvE. So I kind of get that. But, like, giving adaptability to Feebas just to take it away from Milotic, that's cruel. That's literally just, that's cruelty, man. That's Pokemon cruelty. That doesn't even make sense. I mean, maybe they figured that it might have been too busted with adaptability, so that's why they got rid of it. But also, Milotic isn't, like, known for its crazy offenses. It has decent special attack, yes. But not to the point where, like, adaptability, I think, would make it a monster. I don't know. Could be wrong about that, but I don't think so. Either way, we already have Wave Crash on this, right? We already have Wave Crash. Go to our bag here. Grab the Dream Patch. Swift Swim. Look a little further in our bag. Ability Pill. Adaptability. Alright. Head on over to Claire. I'm even gonna go so far as to go in the bag. Give it a Mystic Water. If Mystic Water doesn't work, I have a couple ideas, but it's just going to be Side Quest City at that point, which is fine. My plan for today was Giovanni, Claire, as well as the Johto Gym Leaders that give us helpful items. So if I have to do Johto Gym Leaders, I'm willing to do that. Alright, Mystic Water to hold. Cool. Let's do another save state real quick. Alright, Claire. So, what I want to do is see how much Wave Crash does right here. So close. Alright. That's okay. Sticky Web. Couple options then. We can do... Do I not have... Guess not. Alright, cool. That's fine. That's fine. That means that we're getting close, though. That means that we're getting close. Claire's Shuckle also does not have Sturdy. It has Solid Rock, which is huge. That means that it can be one-shot. If it couldn't be one-shot, that would have been kind of broken at that point. But it can be one-shot, so great to know. Next, we're headed to Mount Moon. Oh, oops, didn't mean to do that. Mount Moon. Alright, we're supposed to go to the second basement floor. Avoid this. I could, I mean, I'm avoiding them because I want to, but in theory, if we were to get into a fight, none of these are boss battles, so none of them would scale to me. This way. Oh, Cobalion. Hey, dude. I'm here for the scope lens, though. Cobalion. We might see you later. All of, like, the static legendary encounters that I can't do right now because I already used my, my encounters on, like, you know, regular wild Pokemon. If I ever go back and do, like, New Game Plus, then that might be worth checking out. Okay. Now... back to Viridian. make sure my nature is right too. Yeah, adamant nature. What I also want to check too, though, is alright. That's interesting that, although I am curious in that case if... okay. Whatever. Wasn't gonna worry too much about it anyways. So I was considering Water Gem. Seems like, besides the normal gem, I couldn't even find Water Gem in the item decks. But it also seems like besides that, the other gems are post-game, so I'd assume that Water Gem would be similar. So now what we can do is we can try to play the RNG game really quickly. Sort by name again. Then we have our scope lens. Give it to Jotaro. That'll boost our critical hit ratio. Not by a crazy amount, but we'll see if it's enough to, right? Because if we can just land, we just need one critical hit. One crit for adaptability, wave crash, and this thing is down. Yeah, no crit there. Okay. In that case, oh, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, in that case, gonna be a little derailed here. Going a side quest. We're gonna have to battle our good friend, Johto Gym Leader, Jasmine. Let's look at this. Jasmine fight. Jasmine is immune to fire attacks, which is kind of annoying because she does have Genesect on her team. But you know what? Whatever. Jasmine, I'm not messing with you this time around. Let's get serious. Cinnabar. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. And then, yeah, let's lock in. Alright. Jasmine. Jasmine. Honestly, I'm looking at her team. I don't think it'll be too bad. The Johto leaders, I have found at this game when they have like optional mini bosses like the Johto leaders, they don't make them too terribly difficult to take down. She opens up with Gliscor, goes into Tapu Bulu. So we don't need Jotaro just yet, but I do have a feeling that we might. From there, she'll go into Duskmane, Necrozma, who'll have Prison Armor, Weakness Policy. It's kind of annoying, but I don't think it's much that can't be handled by... Its defense is pretty high. Special defense is also high, but I'd be better off with a... Oh, wait a minute. Why don't we just... Let me check something. It's Jolly Natured with Dragon Dance. Okay, so he gets Dragon Dance, but I don't, because, like, why not? Alright, yeah, Aegislash is too slow. What I did want to check was... I want to do a quick comparison here. Alright. I'm going to go then into... Oops. PC. Let me put my headphones on also. We're here playing in silence. I'm gonna go grab Benny. Benny is gonna come in for Jotaro. After that, here's Genesect, who has no weaknesses because we can't use fire type attacks this time. Okay. Don't worry about that. After that, she goes Magnezone. Magnezone we can handle a number of different ways. Truth be told, I'll probably just leave Benny to Magnezone. However, who I'm mostly worried about is Aggron, who has no special defense, really, but is kind of a physical monster. I'm thinking for that is maybe we go Alakazam to try to land a Focus Blast. If not, we have other special attackers that we could send into. But yeah, let's do that for now. Sylvia the Sylveon is bringing me a fortune. And Sylvia does not know if it's a good or a bad fortune. Alright. How about this? You read the fortune first. So like we don't read it at the same time. You read the fortune first. If it's a good one, you tell me. If it's a bad one, I don't want to know. Nah, I'm playing with you. Fortune though. That's interesting. Wait, why did I take away Luck? Luck, you're supposed to be the lead here. Alright, Luck is leading. I guess we don't need Goku this time around either. Yeah, alright. Alright, Jasmine. So she opens with Gliscor. Honestly, I'd be pretty surprised if she even stayed in here. Oh, no, wait. What did I just do? Oh, okay. Nothing crazy. I just put Infernape first. Alright, for a second I was like, wait, did I not bring Zebstrika into the fight? Alright, there we go. This is why I do my roster checks before everything. Alright, roster check. Luck is first. Cool. Yeah, every time, right, I always do those roster checks before I go into a fight. And every time I'm like, thinking to myself, like, I was just in the PC, why do I need to double check it? That's exactly why, because then I go into battle and I have the wrong lead. Alright, Gliscor. Yeah, I'd be surprised if she stayed in here. But in case she does, Gliscor's going down. Yeah, she didn't. Okay, that's fine. Magnezone. We're going to fight. It also has Sturdy, so that's good that we broke Sturdy. We can now Volt Switch. And our counter for that. We have a few counters, honestly. Oh, we can't use fire type attacks. So actually, Benimaru was kind of bad to bring for Magnezone. Good thing we do have a backup, though. Let's fake out a little bit of damage here. And then let's see how it eats a close combat. Perfect. Gliscor comes back out. Oh, this is kind of tricky. Because it could high horsepower, anticipating a KO. Alternatively, it could go for Stealth Rocks. Let's hope for Rocks. Otherwise, I have an idea. Nice. Alright, Rocks. I mean, not the best thing in the world, but there are far worse fates. Dude, let your glide score go down. Jeez, man. Alright. I'm gonna hope she doesn't Dragon Dance here. And then we're gonna send in Haumea. I think even if she does Dragon Dance, we outspeed though, which is kind of nice. There we go. Haumea's just kind of the GOAT all around. You lived that? Alright. That's fine. We are running Jolly on Dragapult, so let's fix that. Because you're certainly not living that if I'm running Adamant. Or I could have also... I mean, high horsepower kind of makes it a threat, though, to Aegislash. And the fact that we don't outspeed afterwards, too. Nature change. Go here, go Adamant. 3M Pokemon. Hey, 3M! Hey! Wait a minute, I'm petty. Weren't you the one that said I'll never beat Mewtwo? Wasn't that you? Wait a minute. Yeah, right here. You will never take down Mewtwo. Yeah. Nah, I'm messing with y'all. Alright, let's go. We got Jasmine. Alright, let's save. And then yeah. We'll see what happens from here. So she's not going to keep in Gliscor because, I don't know, Jasmine's just horrified of anything bad happening to her Gliscor for whatever reason. That's fine. She switches out. I'll Volt Switch. Goku's going to come in now. Really? Okay. Stealth Rock. Dude, like, Jasmine, stop being a Switch artist, dude. Take your L. Please. Jasmine! Come on. Just, like, fight me. Do the battle. You're a gym leader. You are a gym leader running from every Pokemon I put in front of you. First of all, give you a permanent fire type immunity. Yeah, you're so good. You're actually so good for that, Jasmine. Withdraw. I'm getting fed up with Jasmine already. So you know what I'm going to do? Because I'm so fed up with Jasmine. I'm going to invoke the power of Rage to bypass all RNG and land a Focus Blast on the first attempt from Mega Alakazam. That's how much Jasmine is like getting on my nerves right now. Yeah. Mind you, I'm only fighting Jasmine so I can get the Choice Band so that I can take out Claire Shuckle. Okay, it's Assault Vested. So to be fair, it's surviving. That is not crazy. If I got paralyzed, I would have been so mad. Let's just go Psychic. Probably should have Shadow Balled because it doesn't resist it. And in case she switched again, because once again, Jasmine is a Switch artist. Alright, Aggron comes out. She's going to Mega Evolve the Aggron. I feel like she wouldn't have done that if she thought that Focus Blast was going to KO. So, she's probably going to Heavy Slam here. If she curses, that's going to be bad. But anticipating a Heavy Slam. Let's go... Okay, wait a minute, this could work. And then we'll just Shadow Ball. Perfect. Aggron's down. Genesect is going to come with Flamethrower, if I had to guess. So let's go King Shield. Huh? Genesect carries Flamethrower, but went for the Thunderbolt. Why? I don't know. Either way, I mean, if you want to go Thunderbolt, I'll take the special attack boost onto Luck. Let's see what she does here. We do she outspeeds, so we'll see for. Alright, so now you go Flamethrower. Did I just watch the AI misclick and now I'm KO'd? I guess we just watched the AI misclick in real time. Okay, so we know that she's not going to keep... And she switches back to Gliscor here, right? Yeah, she switched back to Gliscor. anticipating Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, Hidden Power, Grass, Body Press. Probably don't have a use case for Benny, actually, because I forgot about the immunity to fire type attacks. Let's go back here. And let's have Akira try to land that Focus Blast again. If we land the Focus Blast, I think it goes down. Maybe not, but we'll see. You know what? I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad. As soon as my strategy revolved around if I land a Focus Blast, I was doomed. And it's going to survive this and finish off Akira here. No, okay, crit. Thanks for the crit. That's very appreciated, actually. Aggron, right? Yeah, Aggron comes out. And then it becomes Excalibur's turn. Huh, back to Gliscor. Alright. Well, King Shield. Ooh, Gliscor does have Stealth Rock, too. I think it gets horsepowered, though. Do I... I need a safe switch in for luck. Let's switch into luck here, hoping that it Stealth Rocks. If not, then I'll give it the berry. Alright, Stealth Rock, perfect. Alright, you don't have that many switch-ins for luck now. You gotta let Gliscor go. Dude, oh my goodness. Oh my, she loves this Gliscor. She loves this Gliscor. What is her deal? She loves, I mean, like, loves Gliscor, bro. Relax. And it lives that again, even with Adamant Nature. Jasmine. Jasmine! I think that's the most frustrating part, is that she just, why is Dragapult named Haumea? I have a better question. Never mind, that was mean. No, okay, I'm sorry, I have to ask. It is a Fire Force reference. Why Dragapult? Because I was just running out of anime names. Better question. How did you see Haumea spelled right there on the screen, H-A-U-M-E-A, and still spell it H-O-W-M-E-A? I don't mean to be mean. That just did fascinate me a little bit. Alright, let's send out Luck. She's gonna switch here. Let's go Kira. Shadow Ball, Aggron comes out. Shadow Ball goes down. Now I believe she went Thunderbolt here last time. And I think that might, let's see. Yeah, Thunderbolt. I don't know why she went Thunderbolt, but she went Thunderbolt. Not mad at it. I can also level up Luck, which I should probably do because all of her Pokemon are going to be 81 otherwise. There we go. Now anticipating the Flamethrower. Genesect does not have anything that immediately threatens us here. And her switch-ins are limited. I say we go Benimaru, right? Take a Flamethrower, take 0 damage from it. Beautiful. Now what we're going to do is go Shadow Claw. That did no damage. Alright, let's hope for Stealth Rocks. And go back into Luck. Nope, High Horsepower. Alright. Who would have thought that Jasmine would have been this annoying? It's not even that she's like has a good team. It's just incredibly annoying because she oh, okay, idea. Instead of opening here, who don't have a use case for? I don't have much of a use case for Benimaru. He's great, of course, and has helped us a lot in a lot of battles. But other than tanking a Fire Blast, or sorry, Flamethrower, pretty much everybody on her team has some sort of move, which is weird that they all have something to deal with like fire types because they're all immune to fire types this battle, you know, but whatever. I did not do that right. What I instead wanted to try was switching Palafin. She doesn't have anything to Oko this, and yeah. Does she stay in? She does. Okay. Stay in versus Palafin. Alright. I really have to run Magic Guard on Alakazam too. I don't know why I don't already have Magic Guard on it. Alright, well, we're done here. Alright, so Palafin first means that she goes for the rocks. Palafin first means rocks first. I might keep luck first. Because we know, if we know that she's going to switch into Magnezone every time, we can actually work with that. So how about this? How about then we go Pokemon, we go PC. Spring Crocodile. Let's go here. Bag. Rare candy. Alright, low-key, Doggemus Prime, I'll give you that. It does look like HOW. I'll give you that. I will give you that. Touche. Touche. What's going on, Big Daddy Fused? Alright, let's try this. Because I know that Jasmine's going to switch whenever she feels immediately threatened. Now I'm testing out how I can use that to my advantage, right? So obviously she feels threatened by Ice Beam. We're going to Volt Switch. Our next question, will she feel immediately threatened by Earthquake? Because we're going to outspeed. And it is pretty defensive, but 4 times weakness is crazy. What I think the smart move here is, right? For Jasmine, the smart move is to switch into either Gliscor or Tapu Bulu. For me, the smart move is to Bulldoze. So that whoever she does switch into, unless it's Gliscor, is going to have reduced speed. No, she stayed in. I could have Earthquaked. What is her plan? Alright, cool. Fine. Fine by me. Fine by me. I'm not going to question it. Sometimes I just over-predict the AI. Alright, so she wanted to free switch it into Bulu. I'm fine with that because we brought along... I forgot Toad. Probably going to Swords Dance here. It might close combat, but if I had to guess, it's going to Swords Dance. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. We don't have Toad. But we do have Flash Cannon on Excalibur. Play Rough, we're going to resist. Plus, we're special attacking, so even if we get an attack jump, we're fine with it. Oh, and it's Life Orb? Cool. Alright, Genesect comes out. Here's where we anticipate the Fire-type switch. Or Flamethrower. What I'll do is I'll fight in King Shield, get my health back. I think Terrain is permanent in this game too, at least in hardcore mode. So we're going to be healing for the rest of the game, but so is she. We can't use any of Genesect's weaknesses against it, unfortunately. It's popping Flamethrower. Alright, here is... Alright, I guess I could. I mean, U-turn might be a threat, but... Yikes, that did a lot of damage. Okay! Yeah, and like, see, now I don't have an answer to it. So I can U-turn for a little bit of extra damage. It's not going to do a lot. If I'm Genesect, I'm probably Flamethrowering or Thunderbolting. If you Thunderbolt, then I guess Goku's not a bad... Or if you Flamethrower, alright, so you Thunderbolted. Probably going to Thunderbolt again. So we can try to use that to our advantage with luck. Ah, okay, switched out with U-turn. No, just regular switch, not U-turn switch. And sacks Gliscor in the process. Jasmine, what are you doing? Is that Jasmine's whole strategy, was to just confuse me this whole time? Alright, who does she have left? Necrozma, Genesect, Aggron. Oh, Lord. This is like a terrible lineup. Oh, my goodness. She sacked all the easy ones and left me with the demons. Well, Aggron's definitely going to try to heavy slam me to oblivion here. We know that at least Excalibur handles that, right? because Aggron's special defense is pretty abysmal. You can Shadow Ball. This might even take it out right here. Yeah, close, right? I'm gonna King Shield. It might Dragon Dance, and if it Dragon Dances, we gotta reset. Please high horsepower, though. Oh, thank you. Okay. Now, non-stab in shield form, I think we can live one. Emphasis on one high horsepower. Alright, yeah, literally just one. Now, we are gonna proc weakness policy here, which I am not enthusiastic about. Special defense fell, but yeah, weakness policy. So now this thing is even more powerful. That's frightening. Shadow Sneak is not going to be enough to KO it like I had hoped. Kind of cooked, I'm not going to lie. Alright. PC again. Alright, let's walk through the workflow. So we start with Zipstrika. She starts with Gliscor. She immediately switches out into Magnezone. We Volt Switch Magnezone into Crocodile. For whatever reason, she does not try to preserve Magnezone, and we are able to get off Earthquake or Bulldoze. Magnezone goes down. After that, she sends out Tapu Bulu, who we easily take out with either Excalibur, or we could use Toad, but I think Excalibur is probably a little bit better there. Take out Tapu Bulu. Then she switches into Genesect. Genesect has no weaknesses this fight because she's immune to fire type attacks. Equal 95 defense and special defense with a life orb. Extreme speed, U-turn, flamethrower, thunderbolt. If it didn't have thunderbolt, honestly, Jotaro would be really good for Genesect. Resisting 3 out of 4 moves there. Haumea does resist everything that that Genesect has, but she's just not a bulky mon to begin with. Could run like Grimmsnarl and set up screens to reduce damage. That is one option. She has a team of physical attackers, so Chansey is not going to help us here. I think we try to save Haumea for Genesect. Or save Genesect for Haumea. Haumea for Genesect. Either way. Let's close that. Because I already used one encounter that I didn't want to use. Not that I didn't want to use, but like that I had. We do still have the Cerulean Cave encounter, which is kind of big because Cerulean Cave does have a lot of strong mons. Mewtwo's not until post-game, so we'd be able to go back and get Mewtwo afterwards. Within Cerulean Cave, we do have access to some Paradox Pokemon. Iron Treads, resisting everything but Flamethrower, is good. Great Tusk actually might be a little bit better. Although, no resistance to extreme speed. I don't think we need necessarily E-speed resistance, though, do we? We might. Alright, let's keep the team as it is right now. Keep the team as it is right now. And still anticipating that switching to Magnezone, right? We're gonna go Crocodile. Why does she stay in here? I don't know, but we're gonna Earthquake, Magnezone goes down. I guess the safe switch into Tapu Bulu was that important. Tapu Bulu, what did Tapu Bulu just use? Probably Close Combat, either Close Combat or Swords Dance. I was moving too fast to see it. Either way, Play Rough is not gonna hurt us. Grassy Glide's never gonna hurt us, and we're immune to Close Combat. We're gonna Flash Cannon. Tapu Bulu is gonna go down here. Now, I believe that Genesect comes next. If it is Necrozma, we are kind of in trouble. Yeah, Genesect comes next. And is going to attempt the Flamethrower here. Let's go Haumea. Alright, we live that. Genesect loses some health. We get healed. Genesect gets healed a little bit. Now, Genesect doesn't have anything that could immediately threaten me. I do have an item, so Acrobatics isn't going to hit us hard. I'm going to Phantom Force, anticipating a switch out. She's not going to switch to Duskmane Necrozma because of this exact reason. Oh, good heals. Alright, there we go. Genesect's down. Aggron comes out. She's going to definitely go for the Heavy Slam here. Not going to let her. Gliscor comes out. And we have to be careful here. Because Gliscor could Stealth Rock, or Gliscor could High Horsepower. I think Gliscor is going to anticipate a Switch Out and Stealth Rock. But also, I believe the AI is trained to go for the KO whenever it sees it. Cross my fingers, hope for Stealth Rock here. Horsepower. Alright. In that case... Oh, Crocodile. There we go. Overly resisted that. She's not going to do it again. Let's go Luck now. Yeah, Rocks. Ice Beam. Alright, Necrozma's the last one. Pretty sure this is how this works, right? Let me just check. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. We can work with something here. Wait a minute. Alright. For a second, I don't know why, I thought Prism Armor... I was getting Prism Armor and Clear Body confused. I was thinking I couldn't lower this thing's stats. I can. Intimidate means that I can lower its attack by 1 stage, right? High Horsepower we live because its attack's been lowered by 1 stage. A little bit of health back, and now... At best, it's +1. Sorry, at best, it's +0 here. It's neutral. Sunsteel Strike might KO me, though, and I don't like that. I could Wicked Blow, or Foul Play. Let's see what Foul Play does. Let's see what Foul Play does to Necrozma. Alright. This isn't going to be my actual run because I've already input read too many times here for me to ever consider this like really fair. But... what if we did Akira to live a single High Horsepower? And now anticipating Stealth Rocks. Switch into Luck. Right? Ice Beam. Volt Switch. We know High Horsepower is coming here. Alright, now I believe she Dragon Danced after this. Ooh, what if we Bulldoze? That way, we still outspeed even after the Dragon Dance plus Weakness policy, right? How? Alright, this is insane bulk. I knew it was bulky, this is insane bulk. I need a special attacker clearly to deal with this, which is fine. You're still at +1 speed, or sorry, +0 speed, but... oh, also +1 or +0 attack because we got Intimidate off. Alright, cool. I'm just going to test how much Wicked Blow does, but I'm almost positive we're going to need a special attacker to deal with this thing. Never mind! Guaranteed crit off Wicked Blow! Crocodile the Crocodile bringing us the W. There we go. Alright. That was more annoying than I thought it would be. But, took down Jasmine, and she gives us Aggronite. Yeah, thank you. Choice Band is what I was really after. And then a Pokemon with high defense. That'll get us the Assault Vest. I think she wants base 125 defense or higher. Because it's hardcore mode. So I think if we go Ferrothorn, should be satisfactory here. Also gonna save. There we go. Alright, and we also have Assault Vest now. And Steel Excite, nice. Cool, so we have a handful of items that are going to actually help us in battle. Head on back to Viridian. Can you believe I did all that just for the Choice Band? Not only did I do all that just for the Choice Band, I did all that to give the Choice Band to one Pokemon to see if it would be enough to take down a different Pokemon that I'm struggling with. Alright, Mystic Water. Did not quite do it. Scope Lens could not get us a crit. But I think Choice Band should be able to make up that extra little amount of damage that Mystic Water could not do. So if we go Choice Banded, right, lead here. Jotaro. Choice Band, Adaptability, Modest, or Adamant Nature. Not Modest, the opposite of Modest Nature. Alright, Claire. Send out the Shuckle. And let's see if Wave Crash does what we want it to do. There we go! Boom! No Stealth Rock, no Sticky Webs for Claire. Perfect. Was it worth it using an entire Pokemon slot on my team and getting locked into Wave Crash, which the rest of her team will resist from now on? We'll see. But for now, Roaring Moon is probably going to come up and try something crazy. Archaladon, really? This is definitely going to be, that Bad Company ability is crazy. Did they make that up just for this game? Yeah. Custom ability and Radical Red. That's actually a crazy ability, dude. Like, no recoil and no stat drops for moves that do that. So yeah, Thunderbolt's probably coming here. Oh, let's go Excalibur, because Excalibur resists most of what Duraludon has outside of Thunderbolt. And we do know that we need a special attacker to take it down. It's not going to get the stat drop here, unfortunately, because of Bad Company. But it's okay. I'll heal up here. Good thing is, too, is that with Excalibur on the field, his only, not only safe, but the safest switching would be Roaring Moon here. I don't think he's going to go Roaring Moon. I think he's going to keep with Excalibur. Or keep with Archaladon. So I'm going to Shadow Ball. He's going to Steel Beam. Because of Bad Company, that's not going to lose him any health. It does have Assault Vest, which is kind of annoying, but, you know, what are you going to do? I can hope for the special defense drop. Heal up again, Shadow Ball. Wait for the Spadef drop. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. Alright. King Shield. And that should be enough for us to live. One final Steel Beam. Perfect. Alright. Archaladon goes down. Either Meteor Beam or Flamethrower. I think it's going to Flamethrower just because it wants to be sure it gets the KO here. Meteor Beam might do it, but I don't think it will in the way that it needs it to. Flamethrower. I also have to fix Akira's nature. Fun fact, I think, let me double check, but I'm pretty sure Akira is a physically bulky nature. And, yeah, physically bulky Alakazam. Promise you there's been reason for that. It's not just because I don't understand how natures work. But yeah, probably going to switch back to specially offensive here. Same stats for defense and special defense on Eternatus. I think Mega Alakazam Psychic does it. And if it doesn't, then we need to switch back to Modest Nature. I'm just happy we figured out that Shuckle situation, man. Being slowed down and hit with Stealth Rocks on every switch-in was not something I was looking forward to. Ah! Do we live Dynamax Cannon? Maybe, maybe not. Nah. Alright. That's fine. That just means we need to go and put a Modest Nature on Alakazam. not mean to do that. Oh, you can swap. Okay. I don't know why, but for some reason, I knew that this gender swap ability was always a thing in Radical Red. For some reason, I never considered that it could actually be used for Pokemon that, like, have gender-based mechanics, you know? For some reason, like, I just saw it, and I kind of dismissed it. I thought it was like, oh, okay, you know, somebody's personal preference if they want their Pokemon to be a certain gender. Maybe for, like, breeding, you know, if, like, you got the Pokemon that you need, but it's not the right gender to pair up with another Pokemon in the egg move. But I never considered the fact that, like, you could use that for a lot. Number one, you have a male Salandit, can't evolve, right? Change the gender to a female, now you can get Salazzle. Another one, Basculegion. Different stats for male and female forms. Did not consider that either. Alright, now we're going Jotaro here for starters. Yeah, I never considered that. I think Meowstic and Indeedee also. Or Indeedee, I'm pretty sure does have different stats. Meowstic, I don't know about. Meowstic might be equal between male and female forms. Alright, Wave Crash. Shuckle goes down. I'm so happy we figured out this Shuckle situation. Is this a Nuzlocke? It is. Alright, our Chaladon comes in. Honestly? Nah. I was gonna say I could probably live the Thunderbolt, but I'm not even gonna do that. What I could do is swap in Luck to eat a Thunderbolt, and then we get a free Volt Switch. What was that, a Steel Beam? Or no, it was a Draco Meteor. Right, yeah. Alright, let's open up with a King Shield. Get as much health back as we can. Shadow Ball. Eat a few Steel Beams. Supposed to eat the Steel Beams. Clearly that did not work out the way I'd intended. Wave Crash. If it's critting, that's actually really bad for me. It's not the worst. That just means that I have to know when to, Alright, Dracos. We obviously eat, but doesn't experience any stat drop. A Shadow Ball, Steel Beam, right? Now I'm going to... Oh! Yeah, because I clicked Shadow Ball when I was in, I forgot I was supposed to switch between Shield and Blade form. Yeah, duh. I knew that. Now we're Shield form. Now we live that. Okay, yeah. Alright, now... I locked into fast forward mode. Yeah, I got locked in fast forward. No. Goes Flamethrower. Can I do Crocodile? I think Dynamax Cannon does too much damage to Crocodile for it to be worth it. But let's see if we can get a cure in. Mega Evolve Psychic. That still doesn't KO Eternatus. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, that's okay. More or less. Kind of not really, but we can explore solutions. Dang, I thought Alakazam was like, you know, that was kind of a lock. Other options though include our friend Sue, who is a special tank and goes neutral on Dynamax Cannon and Flamethrower, resistance to Meteor Beam. Ooh, Eternatus does carry Recover, which is annoying. I wonder. Let me just check. I don't think this is the case. I'd be almost concerned if this was the case, but... Okay, yeah. As I thought, I was like, there's no way Dragapult's physical attack is higher than Mega Alakazam's special attack. No. This Eternatus has massive HP too, 140. Could do Dragapult. Maybe a U-turn to get a little bit of damage in. If Alakazam can live one Dynamax Cannon, then that might work. So let me throw this in the damage calc here. Also, are all my Pokemon level 81? Because Claire does not care what level my Pokemon are. Alright, Dynamax Cannon is a guaranteed 2 KO. Cool. Cool. Now, if she gets a Meteor Beam off before, then different story. We might be in trouble. But for now... Sorry, it's just checking something. Alright, Wave Crash. Boom. Alright, so if we are anticipating Flamethrower here, go to... Ooh, okay, what if we did... We did Goku, right? Fake out. We're good. Overly good. I'm expecting Dynamax Cannon, which is why I didn't go Haumea to get the U-turn. Yeah, good call on that. I need more Steel types. That's what I really need. If I can't use Fairy types, I might as well use the only other type that has any sort of resistance to Dragon. Alright, let's see if Psychic does it now. I know before the issue was we just simply could not do enough damage. There we go. Ah, it's a crit. I mean, I'll take it, right? I'll take it. But if we can only take out Eternatus with the crit, that's not a good position to be in. Okay, she is going to turn this into Ultra Necrozma. Only has a speed stat at 97. Problem is, Necrozma can use whatever it wants in KO me right now. Okay, I have an idea. Kind of, not really. I don't think she's gonna go Photon Geyser. Oh, but I kind of want her to go Photon Geyser. That's like the one safe move for me to switch into to Crocodile. If she Dragon Dances, it's over. She's probably gonna Earthquake. She could also Dragon Hammer, in which case Haumea gets squashed here. Right, she has to Photon Geyser because that's how you switch into Ultra Necrozma. By using the light that burns the sky. Yeah. No, Dragon Hammer. Okay, never mind. You just have to hold the Z Crystal. Alright. I totally forgot how Necrozma worked. That's okay. So she goes Dragon Hammer. That, to me, honestly, means that we can safely switch in Kirishima. Kirishima has... She goes neutral on one of her moves against Kirishima, that being Earthquake. With no use case for Crocodile right now, I think we're good to go Kiri. Shield. Alright, fight. Shadow Ball. King Shield. Shadow Ball. Alright, anticipating Flamethrower. We are going to go in Goku. Fake out. Switch Pokemon. He's gonna Dynamax Cannon. Mega Evolution, Psychic. Alright, Necrozma comes out. It's gonna go Ultra Necrozma. I'm gonna send in Kirishima for a couple of reasons. Number one, Dragon Hammer, if it is a contact move, is going to do damage with Iron Barbs. Number two, this appears to be physical Ultra Necrozma, and we get great physical bulk on Kirishima here. Beautiful. Did a little more than I would have liked, although we are 2 levels below. Forgot to bring Kirishima up to the level cap, that's alright. And it doesn't really have a great switch-in. I mean, Roaring Moon with a booster energy and Earthquake might be able to do something here. And Magearna, I guess, with Aura Sphere. But we'll see what his next play is. So we do that. I'm going to knock off. He Dragon Dances. Okay, that is slightly annoying. But because this item is a Z Crystal, we get like permanent knockoff until he uses that Z Crystal, which I don't think he's ever going to, because why would you ever use Psychic type move here? Three Dragon Dances. You are a cocky one, aren't you? Question is, would Claire have done that, though, if she wasn't, like, absolutely certain she could take me out now? Ah! Withdrew! And you have no weakness policy on your Magearna, either. Beautiful. Now Magearna comes in with Aura Sphere. Ooh, I should have brought Benimaru for this. I bring Benimaru. He tanks Aura Sphere. We get up. We either get off a Bitter Blade, or if she switches, I Will-O-Wisp, and a burned Roaring Moon can't do anything. That's GG's. For now, though, I'm going to stay in. Best option, anticipating Aura Sphere. Ooh, I think Jotaro is faster than her. An Adaptability Choice Banded Wave Crash kind of has the power to do a lot. Yeah, Jotaro is faster. So she Aura Spheres. Let's shift into Jotaro. Unless she expected that and goes Thunderbolt. Oh, Shift Gear. How did I miss the Shift Gear? That's okay. Shift Gear only boosts speed, not special attack. She's just gonna Thunderbolt here. Not mad at it. Kind of mad at it. I think if she dies, Jotaro... Yeah, if she gets KO'd, Jotaro's out of here. Ah, man! Alright, let's see. I'm okay sacking Jotaro if it means beating Claire. We'll see, though. We'll see. Necrozma and Roaring Moon. Either way, I think my safest bet is going to be Goku. Right, she goes Necrozma, I fake out. I think I'm going to try this one again, though, even if I do win this time around. If for, like, no other reason than because I think we can do this without any KOs. Alright, Booster Energy means that Earthquake can KO me here. Ah, I wish I was faster. If we beat Price, I can get the Choice Scarf and then Infernape outspeed with close combat. That definitely wins. Mach Punch isn't going to be able to take out Roaring Moon. Yeah. Earthquake, however, is going to take out Goku. Alright. So I want to do a couple things here. First was what's going on Andy M. First was bringing Benimaru in place of... Why did I send it? Wait a minute. Why did I not just send in Haumea? Haumea would have ended everybody. Roaring Moon with... Oh, my lord. Okay. I was not thinking, like, at all. But you know what? We'll bring in Benimaru anyways. I forgot what the exact use case was, but we'll go Benny. Benny goes in for who then? Maybe I don't go Benny. Because the use case for Benny was... Oh yeah, use case was if she sends in... Magearna. Let's send in Benny for... Can't send in Benny for Jotaro. What did Infernape do before? I think Infernape was the one that just took a Flamethrower. And yeah, Infernape was going to take a Flamethrower and then fake out. Can't switch in for Flame... Oh, for Akira. Okay, there we go, yeah. I thought I was using Akira last fight. I really didn't. No, I did. Akira's to take out Eternatus. Wait, yeah. Yeah. Hold on. So maybe we don't go Benimaru. Maybe we do end up sacking Jotaro and going Haumea then once she swaps out. Alright, let's see. So, open up. Wave Crash. Beautiful. She goes and takes on Excalibur. We're going to Shadow Ball here. Steel Beam is definitely something that we can survive. Nice. Shadow Ball right here. Perfect. She's just going to keep Steel Beaming. I'm going to King Shield so that I can get some health back and get on my defensive form for when I do have to eat one of her attacks. Fight. King Shield again. Oh! I messed up. Not King Shield again. I literally said out loud King Shield again, even though that was absolutely not what I was supposed to do. Alright, let's go back. Excalibur. Fight. Shadow Ball. Fight. King Shield. Fight. Shadow Ball. Fight. King Shield. Fight. Shadow Ball. Alright. Cosma comes out and is going to go for the Flamethrower. Fake out. That's going to go for Dynamax Cannon. Kira lives one of those. Fight. Mega Evolution. Psychic. Necrozma's out of here. Now, not Necrozma, sorry. Eternatus is out of here. Necrozma's next. Now, we are going to go Kirishima. Anticipating that Dragon Hammer. And just start knocking off while she just spams Dragon Dance. Alright, she switches out here into Magearna. Before anything, I'm going to knock off one more time because we don't want Magearna to have the weakness policy. Now Magearna is going to shift gear and we sack Jotaro. Alright, now we go Haumea against Roaring Moon. Haumea coming off the bench, has not seen any action in this fight yet. Roaring Moon has a booster energy increasing attack. However, we are still faster. With an Adamant Nature and a move that hits twice. Beautiful. Yeah, that's kind of GG's because her last Mon now is Necrozma. Yo, I have to say, bro, Dragapult might be my best pickup, like, to date. I mean, y'all know Infernape is my favorite Pokemon, right? That is, like, by a million miles. I love Infernape. But in terms of, like, who has done the most for this team, Dragapult has been incredible, man. Let's end it with Dragon Dart. Something simple. All right. Woo! We needed one sack. Rest in peace, Jotaro, the Basculegion. But with that, we finally have all 8 gym badges in Pokemon Radical Red, bro. Let's go. I'm so hyped. I'm actually really happy. Y'all will never see me show, like, this much investment in a game series if it's not Pokemon. And, oh, wow. I thought that would be harder, to be honest. Level cap increased to 82. Cool. And look at our team, man. Got Basculegion, Jotaro the best. Honestly, shout out Jotaro. Give it up to Jotaro, too, bro. Because Jotaro played a, honestly, arguably the most important role on the team. Shuckle has the highest defensive stats of any Pokemon in the game. I'm talking, like, legendaries, mythicals. Any Pokemon is not more, like, physically sturdy, no pun intended, than Shuckle. So we needed a Pokemon that could take out Shuckle before Shuckle could set up with Sticky Webs, which would have slowed us down every switch in. We would have had no chance of taking out, like, Necrozma with Akira being faster. Helmea being slowed down wouldn't have been an issue because of clear body, but again, the Necrozma being up, big problem. So huge roll there. Also, rocks would have taken damage, would have been really bad. So Jotaro, you are a soldier, man. Upsetting we couldn't get more use and more battles out of you, but you definitely did what you were recruited to do. Been doing nothing but water types, it seems like. Yeah, the last 3. Alright. And then let's throw on our team here. Let's bring Benny back. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, at this point, there's nothing left to do but take on the Indigo League. I'm going to head to Victory Road. I think there's a rival battle before we get to Victory Road, though. Let me check my rival encounters. I mean, the last one could just be, you know, the one when they're champion, but I feel like in most games. Ah, yeah, Route 23. Oh, wait, there's a couple here. Okay. So Fuchsia City Brendan was the last one. Cinnabar Island May. Route 22, rival. And then Route 23, Brendan. That's where I am right now, right? Oh. Oh. I thought that was a rival battle, bro. We just wanted to congratulate you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Roaming legendaries have appeared. That's actually huge. Go until the season some strange invisible obstacles. Oh, like that one in like the one in Pokemon Mansion. That's huge. Okay, that's really nice actually. That's really, really good. I'm gonna save here. Alright, Route 22. So we will have to fight our rival. And this is the one where the rival has Squirtle. Permanent Rain plus rival has Serene Grace. What do you mean rival has Serene Grace? Don't tell. Okay, I know I've said a few times that sometimes this game is so hard that it feels like the devs have personal beef with me. But I have to say, rival has Serene Grace effect is a hilarious, hilarious, hilarious way to say that RNG is going to be on your rival's side this fight. Because all Serene Grace is an increase in RNG for secondary effects of moves, right? So rival has Serene Grace effect just means that when Zapdos uses Hurricane and Thunder, you're probably going to get confused, you're probably going to get paralyzed, right? That's funny. When Celesteela uses Air Slash, expect a flinch. Ugh, not looking forward to that. But I do want to see what's up with these roaming legendaries. Reason why is because if roaming legendaries don't appear in any set area on the map, then if you ask me, they're fair game. And then let's see, looking at the roaming legendaries, looks like Tornadus, Thundurus, Landorus, all great encounters. And Namorous is later in the game. Gouging Fire we can get in Cinnabar Mansion secret area. Apparently there's a Sylph Coast secret area also for Raging Bolt. Oh wow, okay. You know what I think I'm gonna do then? Alright. Let's do this, let's do this. I think I'm gonna call it a stream for today. Just, you know, start getting ready on my evening and stuff. It's Sunday, got work tomorrow. So, you know, I gotta get ready for my week. I put away laundry, cook dinner, all that. Tomorrow, though, what if we spend all day tomorrow, just like all stream tomorrow, just building like a super team? Because I have some really good ideas now. Number one, we now have access to all of Cinnabar Mansion. We can get Spectrier from Cinnabar Mansion. That's gonna be huge, dude. A Pokemon that fast with that high of an offensive stat that also just continues to get stronger and stronger and stronger as you defeat, you know, opponents with it, huge. So, might do that. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and call it a stream for here. We'll be back tomorrow. As always, man, I want to thank you guys for showing up, showing out, and showing love. I always say, man, y'all are the best part of streaming. Y'all are the reason why I stream, to be honest. Otherwise, I'd probably just be cooped up in my room playing Pokemon all day, all night. But I love sharing my love of Pokemon and the other series that I engage in with you guys. So big shout out to y'all. So of course, I want to thank you guys for showing up, showing out, and showing love. Hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your Sunday, and even more fantastic start of your week. And I'll catch you on